Kip, I'm sure you hear this all the time. Why should someone hire an attorney when they can just do it themselves? And Marlena kind of wants you to sell her on the benefits of negotiating with an insurance company, knowing that you'll receive a percentage of it. And she wonders, if this isn't a real complicated case, couldn't she handle it herself? She's kind of on the fence and she just wants to understand before she proceeds.
Sure, Marlena. Great question. And you're absolutely right. You have a right to handle a claim or your claim by yourself. Certainly, as things get more complicated, that's when a lawyer may be better suited to get involved. A lawyer can help you in a number of ways. They can help you through the treatment process. They can guide you in the negotiation process. They can guide you in the lien resolution process on the back end, because you're going to have to reimburse those medical providers that you've incurred bills from for your treatment, pursuant to the accident. So there are a lot of things that the lawyer can do, but the biggest thing is the lawyer can take the burden and the stress away from you having to worry about this accident, having to worry about being made whole as a result of the accident. And that's where the value comes from counsel. Most lawyers won't charge you a thing for a free consultation. And so, if you have questions or you're unsure, go see somebody, sit down with a good trial lawyer and they can answer those questions, and they may tell you that this isn't one that they need to get involved in. She can handle it herself. So that can occur. And we do that quite often when things just don't fit, they're not going to benefit from our involvement.
Well, that's an honest way of doing business. That's kind of like the mechanic that looks at your car and says, there's really an accident while the warning light is on. Let me tweak something here. And then they don't charge you, which is, I think that develops some loyalty, which is important. And Vic, I was just wondering, we're talking about settlements and percentages. Is there kind of a standard range that attorneys would charge to work on the case? And even if they even have to go to court, is there a different charge?
If it's a standard automobile accident case, anywhere from 1/3 to 40% is commonly used in the industry. I'd like to follow up for Kip with the question from Marlena. I want her to understand that different insurance companies adopt different policies. Like right now, as soon as we see a claim where an individual is insured by Allstate, we file the lawsuit. The reason we file the lawsuit is because Allstate at this point in time has adopted a policy of offering less than the medical expenses. And we've gone to mediations where Allstate has been involved and they've offered basically the medical expenses, which is ridiculous when you think about a situation where, say, for example, if I ran a red light and I injured someone and they had these medical bills and they missed time from work or they took 6 months to recover. The reason I have automobile insurance is so the person does not suffer as a result of my failure to avoid an accident that occurred. It's my responsibility, and that's why I have the coverage. And so in situations like that with Marlena, if she's trying to deal with a company like that herself, there's no way she's going to get a fair result. We've tried, 3 cases in the last year or so dealing with the same company, and the same offers were made, and the juries determined that they should have paid 5 to 10 times more than what they actually did. So there's a real benefit to it. And like Kip says, if we think that you don't need a lawyer, we'll tell you that. There's no need for us to get involved if we can't help you. We help people every day.
Makes sense, Vic. Thank you for that insight and experience looking under the hood a little bit there.